Okay, people, the last of my words of wisdom is all about relationships. Now, relationships are awesome because you can have them with people, you can have them with things, you can have relationships with your pets. For instance, my cat right there. Her name is Socks. She's awesome. So, when you have relationships are all just thoughts in your brain. So, people might say perception is reality, but guess what? Your perception is based off of your thoughts, what you're thinking in your head. So, this is a tool I like to use to examine relationships in my life. So, first step, you take one person that you would like to change, write their name on the top of a piece of paper, and make it sure that you want to change them for sure. You're like, yes, I want to change this person. They're doing things I don't like. Let's change them. Then for step 2, you write in detail every single thing that you want them to change and like them to do and hold nothing back. No one's ever going to see this. It's okay. So write like literally everything from taking out the trash to texting me on my birthday to writing me a card, anything that you want someone to do. Write it all down. Then for step 3, you write for each item why you want them to behave this way. Get really curious. Be like, well, I want them to text me on my birthday to show me that they care about me. Of course, I want them to give me a call to let me know that they think about me. I want them to tell me that they love me because I want to know that they do, in fact, love me and think I'm awesome. Okay? So then, for step 4, how do you think you would feel if they behaved this way? Really get in there. How would you feel if they did all these things? For me, what comes up is loved, cared for, respected, many things. Like how are you feeling when they do that? Okay. Step 5, how would your thoughts about them change if I literally waved a magic wand and they behaved that way automatically? They love me, they respect me, they value me, they think that I'm worth it. All these things, right? So then step 6, do I want them to behave this way even if they don't want to? Why or why not? So really get clear, like, okay, well, maybe I don't want them to behave this way even if they don't want to. Okay, I can get past that, right? But it's like, it would be nice if they did these things. Like, that would be great. Don't tell me that my requests and my needs are not valid. I mean, like, I would like them to behave that way. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's say I do, right? Step 7 has been critical for me. What do I make it mean when they don't behave this way? So when they don't get me flowers, when they don't call me on my birthday, whatever it is, it's like, what do you make it mean? And then I get really clear and I'm like, oh, I make it mean that they don't love me, that they don't care about me, that they don't value our friendship. Whatever it is for you, write it down. And then step 8, when someone wants you to behave in a certain way so that they can feel good, what's it like for you? My guess is it's not super great. In fact, a lot of times I feel like they're controlling, they're unkind, they're not respecting me, all the same kind of things. So the reason why we go through all these steps and to get really clear about first off, become aware of what's bugging you. Get aware. Then also on that list, you might have needs that might not be met right now. So you might be like, hey, I have a need that I really want to work out with someone and I want them to be with me while I work out. So if you're not getting that need met from this person, where can you go? What other friendship can you do to get that need met? The second thing is okay, maybe I should request these things of this person. I found that it's really hard to read people's minds. Let me know if you know a secret that I don't know, but people can't read your minds. And it's so much easier if you tell them what you're thinking. So that's also a good thing to do. I'm not saying don't tell people things that you're thinking about. Also, because they can't read your minds, writing things down is also really helpful for people too, because they forget. As human beings, we are perfectly imperfect. So it's important to keep that in mind too. And then being like, okay, what if I just drop this manual? Like, completely. What if I just let them be who they wanted to be? And think about the relationships where you feel like you can just show up whenever, however, in whatever space, and how awesome that feels. Just to be like, I can just do anything and be like wearing the whatever clothes, crying, whatever, and I just show up and you just love me. I think about like that, like even with my cat, like Socks. Like I think about that with her and I'm like, she shows up and I just love her. Like I just automatically love her for her. And it's so cool because people can do that in your life. And you can just love them no matter how they're showing up. So let me know what you think about this work. I have done many of these because apparently I'm very controlling and want to change people, but people don't change. So when I've found that I changed my thoughts, my experience of life has been so much better, and my thoughts about people who I love and care about also better. So let me know if this works for you.